God doesn't exist, Riku shouted before everyone. Moments later, something happened that made him wish he had never said those words. Far from the noise of the world, tucked between silent mountains and winding rivers, stood a quiet village where bamboo swayed with the wind and lanterns flickered through the night. And in that village lived a man named Riku. Riku was known across the village, but not for kindness, not for wisdom, and certainly not for faith. He was known for one thing: he mocked God. Every morning, the villagers would gather at the ancient temple, bowing their heads in reverence, offering prayers for protection, provision, and peace. But Riku, he would stand at a distance, arms folded, laughing. "Look at them," he would scoff, talking to the sky as if someone is listening. Children feared him, elders avoided him, even his own family kept their distance, because Riku didn't just doubt God, he despised him. But Riku was not always this way. There was a time when he believed. As a boy, he would kneel beside his mother every night as she prayed. "God sees you, Riku," she would say gently. "He hears even the smallest whisper of your heart." And Riku believed her, until the day everything changed. A terrible storm struck the village. Winds howled, floods rose, homes were destroyed, and in that storm, Riku lost his mother. He prayed that night like never before. "God, please, don't take her, please." But morning came, and she was gone. That was the day Riku made a decision. "If this is who God is," he said bitterly, "then I want nothing to do with him." Years passed. Pain turned into anger, anger turned into pride, and pride turned into rebellion. Riku became successful in business, known for his sharp mind and ruthless deals, but inside, he was empty. One day, an old traveler entered the village. He spoke to people about faith, hope, and the love of God. The villagers gathered around him, listening intently. But Riku walked up, laughing loudly. "So, you're the new storyteller," he mocked. "Tell me, where was your God when people suffer?" The crowd went silent. The old man looked at Riku, not with anger, but with compassion. "He was there," he said softly. "He always is." Riku smirked. "Then he's useless." Gasps filled the air, but the old man only said, "Or maybe you stopped listening." That night, Riku couldn't sleep. The old man's words echoed in his mind, but instead of reflection, he chose defiance. "Tomorrow," he said, "I'll prove once and for all there is no God." The next day, Riku climbed the Forbidden Mountain, a place villagers believed was sacred. "If your God is real," Riku shouted into the sky, "stop me." He walked deeper, higher, reckless and bold, but the mountain was not forgiving. Without warning, the ground beneath him cracked, rocks tumbled, the earth shook. Riku slipped and fell. He found himself hanging from the edge of a cliff, clinging desperately to a weak tree root. Below him, nothing but darkness. His strength began to fade. For the first time in years, Riku felt fear. And then, a thought, a whisper from deep within, "Pray." Riku clenched his teeth. "No," he muttered, but the root began to crack. His hands slipped. Tears filled his eyes, and in that moment, broken, desperate, he cried out, "God, if you're real, save me." Silence. Then a voice, not loud, not terrifying, but gentle and clear. "Riku, let go." His eyes widened. "Let go? Are you trying to kill me?" "I will not let you fall," the voice replied. Riku's heart pounded. Everything in him resisted. "Why should I trust you?" he shouted. The answer came, "Because I never left you." Memories flooded his mind. His mother's voice, her prayers, her faith, her words. "God sees you, always." Riku wept. "I was angry," he cried. "I thought you abandoned me." The voice responded gently. "I was carrying you through it." The root cracked again. Riku knew he had seconds. Tears streaming down his face, he whispered, "I believe, help my unbelief." And then he let go. Instead of falling into darkness, he dropped just a few feet and landed safely on a hidden ledge. He froze, breathing heavily, looking around in disbelief. The ledge had been there all along, but he couldn't see it from above. Riku fell to his knees, not in fear, but in awe. "You were there," he whispered, "all along." Riku returned to the village a different man. The same people who once heard him mock God now saw him bow his head in humility. He sought out the old traveler. "You were right," Riku said. "I stopped listening." From that day forward, Riku became a man of compassion. He helped the poor. He restored broken homes. He spoke of hope, not bitterness. But most importantly, he shared his story. Sometimes, Riku would say, God has abandoned us because we can't see what he's doing. But faith is not about seeing. It's about trusting, even when you don't understand. He mocked God, but God never mocked him back. Instead, he saved him. If this story touched your heart, type "I trust God" in the comments. Share this message with someone who needs faith today. And remember, even when you don't see him, God is still there.